This week on Top 3 Tuesday, we are talking about hip preparation for cyclists. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Andy and Dr. Brandon with Twin Cities Movement. This week on Top 3 Tuesday, we're going to be talking about hip mobility for cyclists. This is pretty self-explanatory. We use our hips pretty extensively in cycling, and we want to be able to use them just as the hips and not with the low back and not with the knee. So we are trying to keep movement in the hip socket where these prime movers can keep it centrated, and that kind of keeps the system moving a little bit more preservatively. It basically makes it so you're not forcing impact in your low back and in your knee when you're flexing and extending your hip. So basically we're going to start this one preparing around the hip capsule, and these are these big muscles that we're talking about, the prime movers. So the glutes piriformis is more of a stabilizer, glute medius and TFL are both also, while they move the hip a lot, they're also pretty good with stabilizing and lateral and medial. So you start with warming up the tissues that way, and then you're going to go into a shin box movement flow. And so here you start all 90 degrees, so 90, 90, 90, 90. You're going to try and keep yourself as tall as possible. Keep that canister really, really engaged here, and that really helps isolate the movement into the hips, into the ball and socket. Now you can do this without hands, you can do it with hands. The important thing is kind of just feel that movement in the hip sockets there, and try not to scrunch your spine too much in either way. This is a pretty difficult movement for most people, so I mean, even we can't really even demonstrate it very well. So, but I mean, demonstrating it is one thing, and also just doing it, it's very, very effective for warming up the body. And so the next thing that we're going to do is a kettlebell reverse lunge, and so this challenges that single leg movement. So basically you're going to, the front leg is the leg with the kettlebell. So just like that. So you're going to try and keep your shin almost 90 degrees, maybe a little bit back. So you're patterning a squat, but it's on one leg, slightly supported. You want most of the work to be done with the front leg. All right, so that's 3 of our favorite movements for hip preparation for cyclists. You can do these to kind of stabilize against knee pain and also against low back pain, and make your hips stronger. So thank you for watching. As usual, if you know anybody who would benefit from this information, you can share it on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram or Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also subscribe to our email newsletter, where you will get these videos emailed to you once a week, as well as some other useful information. So again, thanks for watching.